Launch in 3, 2, 1.
What up, Loco KoKo Squad? It's your girl, LaRoca Blu, back in the cut with another reaction video. You guys asked for it, so I told you, get up in the comments, let me know what you want to see. I'm going to do it. Today we're doing Narstie-100 Bars of Pain, another UK artist. I am going to get to some American artists. I'm not going to shit on America because, you know, I'm here. But anyway, before we do that, we got to do this. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we need you guys. We love you and appreciate the support. But if you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, get up in the comments, and let me know what you want to see. And we're going to get them videos out to you. With that being said, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, 5 lucky local KoKo Squad members are going to be able to go to the LaRoca Blu apparel website and get an item of their choosing. To be part of that giveaway, all you got to do is let me know you're subscribed with your post notifications turned on. Look out for that post notification shout out at the end of the video. You can do it down in the comments below. You can hit me up on Twitter at herfriendforlife, Instagram LaRoca_Blu_apparel, or you can hit KoKo up at KoKo Mill on Instagram. Well, you know what you got to do. I know what I got to do. And family, I think it's time. So if you're ready, you know I'm ready. So let's get to the video.
Narstie, hello, hi. Supposed to be F64, but hijacked. 100 bars of pain, P100. Yeah? Jimmy Jones, my brother, love you. RIPNU, HMP, bang your door.
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Okay, we just gonna say one time for the big guy sexy. Big guy sexy. He came in here all at 300 plus, shirtless. I respect your confidence, my dude. I respect your confidence. So let's make sure your bars match this shirtless confidence you got going on.
Every man locked up, this one's for you. Straight AL, ALC all day. Mad, my brother, yo. A real G, God blessed with a humble heart. From I was born through pain to my mother's arms. I never got inside the game with a lucky chance. Had a lot of bad hands, real talk, but I played my cards. I was a pup who started rolling with the wolves, now it's pain, fam. Raw, I became a dog. See, I started writing pain in a meaty's yard. Life went upside down, it happened really fast. And you must think that I mean bike when I say that I handle bars. I'm a pro, real talk, no amateur. AL Blue gang, my whole team is blue like Avatar. Bang the stick, don't snitch, get rich. I told man, rich things in this bitch. Things get sticky car, especially in bricky car. Greedy man want to put their hands in your cookie jar.
Okay, so greedy men want to put hands in their cookie jar. I get it. It's like they don't have it, they see you getting it, and they want to take it. I respect it. Right now the bars are really elementary. I'm not hating. Obviously he just started, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go in, but like there's nothing too complicated. There was a couple of slick things in there, like he was like, men think he's talking about bicycle when he say he gripped the handlebars. I mean, there's some good stuff in there, but right now, like, I'm gonna need a little bit more. Like, you came out shirtless, so you gotta give me something. You gotta give me something.
Same way I came into the world, it's the same way that I'm leaving. Covered in blood, kicking and screaming.
Bro, why you gonna speak that into existence for your life? You don't gotta leave the earth covered in blood, kicking and screaming. Especially if you're doing this music thing now. Like, music should be the escape from that. And it's not like you don't got talent, because are you blowing me away right now? No. But you got enough talent to show that you got potential. So why would you have to leave kicking and screaming? Like, sometimes to manifest something, you gotta not see results in the beginning and trust that it's all gonna work out in the end. But if you're gonna keep one foot in and one foot out, and 1 foot in the rap game, 1 foot out into the gangster shit like that, you gonna do that hokey pokey, but somebody gonna turn you around, and it could be like that. So even though that's what it was, and I understand you gonna rhyme your reality, if that's what it was, that's cool. But let's speak some positive things into your future too.
I'm going for the money, but I need a higher meaning. I'm smoking all the weed, but I need a higher ceiling. Is this my reality? Tell me that I'm dreaming, walking on the roads of hell. I know this place too well. I'm on my face, the only help I got my fucking girl. I'm a leader, not a Libra, but I am on the scales. I'm the master of the neck, and my family's got the baby bell. I had the hole in my back and I was fucked. Still I'm on the roads trying to make a sell, plotting and scheming and a lot of dodgy dealings from this evil all around me. I can see the demons on the ceiling, knowing that my daddy's gonna die. No lie, it was pain, it's got me crying like a baby teething. Pain overload, family, I can't control my feelings. Free bro, free Josh, I can't wait to see them. Man is saying us, why ain't you blown? It's not a mystery. Only thing stopping me, fam, is the consistency. Now I'ma consistently shit on you niggas.
Bro, that little segment in there, it was rough. It was rough, and the crazy thing about it is because you got bars, like it was rough. Like you were just out of the pocket just a little bit. Like if you either just, I don't know which way to go with it, but like I can hear it, like you were just out of the pocket just a little bit, but you got bars. But real talk, if you're gonna do anything in this life, be it bad or good, if you're gonna be the biggest dope boy in the game, you're gonna be the best rapper. For me, I'm trying to do this YouTube thing. You know, I got some other stuff going on with the website and stuff like that. Consistency is important. People got to know that they can count on you to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Whatever the title you going for, you got to consistently fit that job description.
Been putting out work and flipping out dirt. If not, fam, I could be eating corned beef for Christmas. Jehovah's my witness. Swine flu, I told man, my flow is sickness. I wanna do the show, but I don't know the business. What's the big difference between forgiving and forgiveness?
Well, this sounds like a whole lot of your fault. Because if you want to do shows and you don't know the business, then every move you make, you need to be making that connection, networking and making the connection to get to the people who do know the business. And if you don't want to deal with people who do know the business that you don't know, then you want to be, you and your squad, y'all need to be in books, learning. This is what I got to do to make tracks. This is what I got to do to get a promoter. This is what I got to do to book shows. Or you can go through trial and error. Just start booking places. I know my fam, when we was in it heavy, we would just go to a club. Like when you're open mic, yo, I want to get on the mic. It wasn't a planned out thing. And the thing about it is, you build your following that way, because at the end of the day, people are going to respect your hustle and respect your grind. So if you don't know the business and you don't take the steps to find out what you need to do to be who you want to be, that's kind of your fault. And at the end of the day, the difference between forgiving and forgiveness is one is the act of, and forgiveness is already done. So one is past tense and one is current tense. So if you're forgiving somebody, you're going through your process to process whatever happened to let it go. Once you reach forgiveness, you let it go and it's gone. It doesn't come back up again. It's not an issue. But if you still got issues and you holding on to it, even though you be like, yo, everything's cool, if you still holding on to it in your spirit, then you really haven't reached a true level of forgiveness. And that's cool, because forgiveness is hard. People just be like, you got to forgive and let go, like that's easy. It's not easy. Forgiveness is hard. So there are a lot of people who are stuck in a state of forgiving. They know they need to forgive somebody, but their emotions and their feelings will not let them do that just yet. But you'll get there.
They're not on beef, they're on peace like Harry Christmas. Took 60 raps to give me and my mummy Christmas. So here's a rebel with a cause, here's a rebel with remorse, here's a rebel what will beat metal and make you to a corpse.
Alright, boss man, you gotta pick a struggle. If you a rebel with a cause and remorse, the next thing out your mouth can't be that you gonna beat a motherfucker up. Like, at the end of the day, the Lord know your heart, and if you truly want to change and do something different and you sorry, you can't revert back to the old ways, no matter how easy that shit is. Like, understanding that, you know, you got to make some life changes, like, at the end of the day. And it's hard because everybody around you is not designed to go with you. So sometimes you got to even reevaluate your circle. Like, nah, this is just going to put me right back where I was. And if I'm trying to get out of that, then I don't need to be around this energy. I got love for you, but I got to love you from a distance. It's not disloyal to say, fam, the road you traveling, I'm not on no more. So I'm going to do my thing over here. I'm going to check for you, but I'm going to do my thing over here. But you personally, you either in or you out. You can't be halfway in and out. Like they say in the Bible, you can't serve two masters. If you got a cause and you have remorse, live like that. So the next thing out your mouth can't be that you're going to beat somebody down, because that's just contradictory.
Only way we getting out the hood is music or sport. From early, my people, we get to.
Come on, my G, that's just not true. There are a lot of ways to get out of the hood. Music and sports is one of them, but people in music and sport push that narrative that that's the only way out. Everything is not designed for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if music is your thing and it comes from your soul and you can't control it, then yeah, music is your way out the hood. If you're physically fit and you're super athletic, or willing to put the time in to get super athletic, then sport is your way out the hood. But if those two things are not in you naturally, then you got to put your head in a book, and it's going to be hard. The way that you dedicate the time to count the pack, hit the road, and do the wrong thing, imagine if you focused your energy in a book to learn something. Because at the end of the day, musicians need lawyers, accountants, managers, agents, PR people, A&R, and those things are things that you can study to be and get out the hood, and they're good paying jobs. If that's you trying to be part of the industry. If you're not trying to be part of the industry, you can be a lawyer, doctor, you could be a business owner, fashion designer. Shoot, there are so many ways out the hood that music and sport are not the only way.
To extort and export and violate, man. I pop man's head like a champagne fork. These fizzy drinks are trying to have champagne forks. 4 or 5, blow! You've been kicked by a horse. Straight to the top, no changing course. I'm kicking off doors for the pound and pence. I run up in your house like feds and lick out head back.
So now I'm confused. Do you have remorse or don't you? Because if you going to tell me that you're going to do all this gangster shit, then I don't believe that you're sorry. Like, that's the thing. Like, when you make music, you just can't say whatever you want to say. I mean, technically you can say whatever you want to say, but if you want people to relate to you, you can't just be saying whatever it is that you want to say. If the object of this thing is that you are remorseful and you have a cause and you're sorry, you can't be talking about how much of a killer you are. You gotta get that shit up. Like, it's hard to relate to you, because it's like, yo, do you want to be a stand-up dude or not? And if you don't, that's fine too. That, like I said, there's a lane for it. Notice I'm not shitting on the track. He got bars. He got bars, but he's rhyming so simply. Like, he's not blowing me away. It's good. It's not great. He's not blowing me away. But at the end of the day, you rhyming just slow enough that I can hear everything that you're saying, and bar for bar, like you contradicting yourself. Like, either you want to be a gangster or you want to be a rapper. You can't be both. I understand they intertwined and did gangster rap, but even gangster rappers, once they start rapping, they got to leave the gangster shit alone. It never works out for the person who's trying to do both. It never does. Because at the end of the day, you're going to end up either dead and in jail, and they be like, well, yeah, Buddy was still fucking around in the street. So, like, you gotta pick a struggle. Pick one.
Either your mom was skinny or inch, my 4 or 5 bullets is wedges, pain and rage, I'm vexed. These niggas ran past me chips. Lost to the Mohicans, I'm the hardest left. Damn right, I'm the hardest. I'm fat and sexy, that's my niche in the market. I'm laughing.
One time for the UK Big Papa right now. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. If that's his niche, that's his niche. Hey, Biggie did it. He was like, young black, ugly as ever. So you could be ugly, and I'm not saying boy dude is ugly. He said he's sexy. That's debatable. But yo, I respect the confidence. I respect the confidence. And if that's your niche, big man, do your thing.
These other MCs, I'll par them. Flow skippy, I'm going right past them. Ride out, do dirt for the dogs, them. Bang! Aim high, I'm a marksman. Climb the rank, soldier, corporal, sergeant. Engage the enemy. My ship is a battlefield. Hold the line, fire at will, then engage the enemy. Go to war with a slip in the NSC. I'm living in hell, but fam, I'm trying to stay heavenly. Step up the levels I climb for the bezel I shine. It's peak for the levels of ice, it's peak with the metal may fly. Only God knows the life I chose involves my soul to thrive. It's skull and bone.
I'm glad you said it so I didn't have to. Because at the end of the day, like if you living in a war zone, it's your choice to participate in the war. Like some people be like, you got to pick a side and try to put that pressure on you. But if you, like the man upstairs, understands your heart, you said it, the life you chose. Because God puts certain people in struggle to prepare them for the next stage of their life. To make sure that they can handle it, so when adversity comes, they don't fucking fold. So if God put you in a position of adversity, it's for you to learn lessons and work your way out of it. Not to adapt and acclimate to it and become part of it. The one thing about being a child of Christ, and I'm not saying any specific religion, but your rhyme just put it in my mind. We are people who are not of this world, but we're in it. So if we're not of this world, but we're in it, we have to represent in our lives to let people know that, yo, we're not a part of this. Yeah, we're here, but we're here for a season, and we getting up out of this. Once you start acclimating to the environment that you're in, especially if it's negative, it never ends well. Never.
Black and chrome, no snitching and hope to die. So cross my heart and hope to die. Every level like I'm transformed like Optimus Prime. I'm stuck in the grind, but it's nothing but pebble and shine. Man, what take what's mine from SW4 to SW9. Blue country, bang the nine. Pain, I told man, it is due time.
Alright guys, so that was Narstie, 100 bars of pain. I respect it. Like I said, he's good. Even with the artists that we've done so far, with the men, I've seen artists that are better than him. Like, he has potential. He definitely have to work on his breath control, because by the end of it, he was gasping trying to get all those words out. So if you're gonna be fast like that, you need to study Buster, Das Effects, even early Jay-Z when they was rhyming fast, Jazzo, and learn how to do breath control. Because when you start, it ruins the vibe, pretty much. Like, see how I just stuttered there? That ruined the whole vibe of the point I was just making. But at the end of the day, you got potential, young man, and I definitely want to see you grow in this, especially if you're trying to get out of the war zone that you live in. So I definitely wish you nothing but success. But local KoKos, let me know what you think about this video down in the comments below. With that being said, in today's post notification shout out goes to AV London. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for getting up in the comments, making requests. If you want to be part of the post notification squad, again, make sure you get up in them comments. Let me know you subscribe with your post notifications turned on. And with that being said, local KoKos, until the next day, we out.
Real one, ain't nothing to it. Boss, ain't nothing to it. Nothing to it. Real one, ain't nothing to it. It's nothing. Boss, I pay the cost. Ooh, gon' take it all. Take it all. I record, then I ball. I ignored a lot of calls. You ain't talking much. 3